Right, hey guys, how are we doing? Back with another video from Geekdom 101, and we are checking out the Spirit Bomb versus the Dragon Fist. Now, Goku's trump card. Firstly, I don't know what they're going to do with this, like which is more effective, which is more powerful, blah blah blah. The Dragon Fist seems to be something that he can just, like, pull out in a tight spot. Cool. Spirit Bomb, you need some time with that one. You need to be like, guys, can you just, like, go and get hit for a long time while I hold my hands up in the air and ask everyone to give me energy, and then eventually I'll get rid of them. And then maybe sometimes not, like with Freezer and that. But let's see what Geekdom has to say on this one. Show her.
So what is Goku's ultimate trump card? On this special edition of the Technique Guide, we're going to have a little bit of a discussion / debate, or mostly a discussion about which of these two moves is Goku's ultimate attack. Is it the Spirit Bomb, the Genki Dama, or is it the Dragon Fist? And before anybody says anything, please don't comment about how the Dragon Fist is non-canon. I'm so tired of that word being used to discredit arguments. We're having a good time here. We're talking about Goku's trump card. I don't care about canon. There is no canon. We're going to be talking about which move is better for Goku, which one we like more, and maybe even which one is more powerful, which actually, there's variables here, and that's
right, okay, so they're doing all the discussions, cool.
Joining me on this video, frequent collaborator here on the channel, please welcome back MJXTV.
Cool. Why'd you do the X, bro?
Hunter x Hunter, bro.
Oh, damn.
I wanted to be a prick and do the X, bro.
Yeah, it's Dino's favorite series, yeah.
Whatever happened to your OnlyFans, bro? MJXXXTV, bro. That's still up?
No, but my Twitch is up. You can go follow me there at MJXTVX. So a lot of X's, man.
Hey,
so,
X's all over the place.
Remember Geek Dick TV, bro?
What?
What's interesting about this video is the fact that, at least in the original continuity, the Genki Dama is, of course, Goku's trump card. That is the move taught to him by Kaiosama in preparation for the Saiyan arc, and it's obviously one of the most memorable moves from the series. Now,
but like, hardly ever
look at the movies,
actually
like
does anything.
Talked about this before.
I think that actually, now that I think about it, the Dragon Fist has been more effective than the Spirit Bomb has, isn't it?
Is like his trump card, even though I know for a fact he still used the Genki Dama against Omega Shenron at the end.
Well, not just that, but also remember in the earlier DBZ movies, the Genki Dama, the Spirit Bomb, was his finishing move. Goku used
Alright,
it to
I'm
win
thinking just
2,
like
3, 4, and 7.
I forget we're doing movies and stuff as well. Okay, right. When you think about the actual story, the Spirit Bomb hardly ever worked.
Right. But like with this, I feel like, I mean, obviously in the manga, there is no Dragon Fist, so we got to move that out of the way.
Right.
But no, I do agree that the Dragon Fist did not finish off Omega Shenron. The Genki Dama did, but the reason the Genki Dama did is because he was able to get energy from the entire universe, and that to me
that's a lot of
is
energy.
the real problem with the Spirit Bomb, with the Genki Dama, is that the Dragon
it's based on what energy
Goku's
you can get.
Own move. It's
yeah,
a move
it's his
that he
time,
somehow
his energy,
at some point.
his power.
He may have learned it, but they never tell us anything about how. I do have an entire Technique Guide video discussing where the idea for the move came from in the lore, so check that out if you have it on the Technique Guide. But back to my point, you know, he used it against Omega Shenron, it failed, and then the Genki Dama won, but the Genki Dama has variable power, so the Genki Dama is only as strong as the energy Goku's able to get from it.
That he can gather from it, yeah.
Namek,
he's like, oh, this is what I have to do. Oh, no.
Planet, plus surrounding moons and planets. Obviously, at the end of Z against Majin Buu, you had all these people donate their own life energy, their own Genki, their own
health
energy to help
Buu,
Goku out, because Mr. Satan kind of helped out with that. You know, he was the real big savior there. But had it not been for those people, Kid Buu would have won that fight, bro. If Kid Buu wasn't screwing around, it would have been a wash. But I feel like that, to me, is the ultimate problem with the Genki Dama, is that it depends on who's around.
Yeah,
and,
it can't actually just dictate how much power goes into it. It needs to be what's around there.
Give you energy, and what
like,
energy
talking about power, that backfired, didn't it?
The Dragon Fist was interesting, and you just touched up on it a second ago. There's the meme, you know, in the community and the fandom about how Goku doesn't ever use like his own moves. Like he's always
he copies everybody else. Team 4 Star
talks
about that.
From his teachers, and the Dragon Fist being its own thing, a move that presumably he learned on his own, that he taught himself. There's something special within that, and I kind of always liked how that was the move that took out the Titan of, you know, the final film or the original film, you know, Hirudegarn. You know, I like that. Then it kind of came into GT where he used it on 17. And
Super Sentai.
Shinron. You know, I thought that was cool. It's kind of like Goku's own finisher, and I think that's what's interesting. And plus, it just overall looks cooler.
It does look cool.
It
does look
like
cool seeing a big golden dragon like
rap. In a sense, you know.
I loved using it in Budokai 3.
I'm jumping in and out of dub some terms,
well, it's fine. People don't find out what they're talking about. So, but that brings me to a different point, though. We did a video, you and I, about Jiren and whether or not the Dragon Fist would defeat Jiren, and we both said that it probably would, based on the fact that it makes you at least 10 times stronger.
Yeah, it is a multiplier.
But if you remember, Goku did the Genki Dama on Jiren, and Jiren reversed it with one hand. Now, obviously, that Genki Dama was powerful, but it was only the power of the World of Void and the people in it, which are gods of destruction, but we don't actually know if he got energy from the angel. That's one thing we don't know. I feel like if he did, it would have been, lights out for Jiren. Because that's a lot of energy we're talking about here.
Yeah, it's a hell of a lot of energy.
Genki energy is not God Ki. We have to keep that in mind as well. Two different things. Now, Jiren was able to deflect the thing with one hand. I feel like the question is, if Goku was able to do a universal spirit bomb, the same one that he did in GT, but do it against Jiren, would that be enough to win?
Huh.
Chuck and I did a video scaling Omega Shenron to like Super Saiyan Blue Goku. This is like pre-Tournament of Power, pre-Dragon Ball Super Broly. And one thing about Omega Shenron is that even though he's very powerful, he's not to the level to where he could like crack all of Universe 7, everything within it, the Kaioshin realm and all of that with just his punches, like the way Goku and Beerus did in early Super. You know what I mean? Right. So him getting taken out by the Universal Spirit Bomb, yeah, but I don't think it would really affect Jiren, especially if he's, as you've been saying lately, fresh as a daisy, at full power.
Yeah, I've been saying that a lot, yes.
I mean, maybe if he got energy from all 12 universes, that'd be a different story. That'd
be a different. I mean, that was
multi-universe spirit
bomb. Years ago on Twitter, I was like, is Dragon Ball Super going to end with Goku getting energy from all 12 universes and making the ultimate omniversal spirit bomb? Like, that would be. I remember the plot pitch that I did with Real to Real where we discussed this idea where we rebooted Janemba and I had to reboot my brain there for a second, and had Goku do the Omniversal Genki Dama in that. So I think the Omniversal Genki Dama would definitely win.
That'd be ridiculous.
The question is, what is Goku's true trump card? And I feel like in the manga and the main continuity, even the anime, would be the Genki Dama. But we've only seen him do the move once in Dragon Ball Super, which is kind of surprising considering that in Z, he did it 3 times. I'm talking about like in the anime and the manga.
He did it like against
every
Vegeta.
Major arc.
So you did it against Vegeta.
Arc, right?
Vegeta survived.
Yeah, Vegeta and Frieza. And
you used
Boo.
against Frieza. Frieza survived.
Yeah, it was only briefly mentioned in
the
you
used it on Boo and it worked against Boo.
So, which I did a whole video about that a few years ago.
Ooh.
So, I mean, me personally, I feel, and when I was a kid, I got burnt out on the Spirit Bomb because I was watching all these DBZ movies back to back, and I got really sick and tired of him winning with the same move, dude. It got old. The Dragon Fist was much cooler, and it is, bro. You transform into a fucking dragon and wrap your shit around some dude. Pause. Like, dude, that, and you squeeze a man. Like, that's.
You're not making it sound cool, dog.
You're right, I'm not, bro. But dude. I would love to transform into a fucking dragon. He should have gone right up Hirudegar's
You wrap yourself
ass,
around
bro.
a man and squeeze him.
Awesome. He just went up his ass and like exploded, and Hirudegar was dust. That would have been that's the deleted scene. That's the real ending of fucking Wrath the Dragon, bro. He does that shit. Then let's not forget that in that same fucking movie, Hirudegar hits Gotenks SS3 and knocks him out of fusion with one shot, bro. One shot with his tail, and fucking Goku, a non-fused SS3.
My girlfriend came up with a good idea. Like, she doesn't watch Dragon Ball Z, but we watched a video about Hirudegar and the future of Hirudegar. Like, because they're rebooting stuff, they should bring Hirudegar back and have Broly fight him as like a big like fan thing. Because Broly's canon now. That'd be awesome.
Was like a fucking riding the pine pony in that movie.
I know Gohan fans are gonna hate.
Go ahead.
Because Gohan fans are going to hate me for saying this, dog, but at the beginning of the movie, he fought one of Hirudegar's legs, and he still couldn't get the job done, bro.
That's
right. That's right, bro. Bashar's mad at you right now. He's mad. Little dude. The thing is, also, don't forget that, like, I lost my train of thought, bro.
Well, I actually want to cut in and jump back on track. What's interesting about you mentioning the Genki Dama being a variable number because it depends on who he's gathering the energy from.
Yeah.
It depends on where he's gathering the energy. One thing to make note of is that you and I talked about the Dragon Fist also being variable. So it depends, like, what would happen if Goku, like, from Super, went, like, Super Saiyan Blue, put out the Dragon Fist. Like, how strong would that Dragon Fist be compared to a Super Saiyan Blue?
Well, you're saying it's a 10 times multiplier.
Universe 7. You know, like, how, like, it makes you wonder, because at the end of the day, as we've been saying throughout this video and throughout all of the past Dragon Fist videos, is that, you know, that is, like, a special move that's always been looked at as, like, the special move for Goku, and it's something that's, I always thought it was interesting, bro, so that's why we're doing the video here, you know, Dragon Fist versus Genki Dama, you know? So.
Right. No, I mean, and people would say it's the Kamehameha, and I feel like that's Goku's signature move.
Yeah.
But his real trump card
card
is definitely one of these two moves, you know, without question. So,
right.
Yeah, what can you do? I was just thinking about that rant earlier about Hirudegarn, bro. Let's not forget that movie, the Japanese name is Dragon Fist Explosion. If Goku can't do it, who can? If Goku can't do it, who can? The movie tells you right at the beginning, this is the Goku show. It tells you right at the title of the film before you even get to the end. We don't care about how strong Ultimate Gohan or Gotenks or Vegeta are. Goku is an animal. If you were to power scale, oh boy, if you're to power scale this to the anime, that means that Super Saiyan 3 Goku surpassed everybody. I mean everybody, bro. That version of SS3 Goku is like beyond Ultimate Gohan, and for years Ultimate Gohan was the strongest unfused character according to many fans. And I agree with that. He was for a while.
You know what I'm thinking about as you talk? I'm thinking about in Dragon Ball Super,
that girl coming over later, bro, in the pudding.
No, I switched, bro. I'm watermelon.
Let's not get on that topic.
I switched, bro. I'm watermelon now, bro. A lot bigger, a lot thicker. But anyways,
what happened to banana, bro? Don't betray the banana. Don't edit this out, by the way.
I love these guys having a laugh. It's great.
Remember how, like, Belmont or Vermouth, whatever you
it's like when Swaikage and Seth do a video together. I love the the back and forth there.
You know, Final Flash, Kamehameha, Genki Dama. I'm wondering what his reaction would have been if Goku mid-tournament just turned into a fucking dragon.
Yeah.
Became that Jiren, bro.
What would Jiren's reaction? What would Beerus's reaction be?
Anyone, just like, what's this? Just turned into a dragon?
It would have been great.
Like, why the fuck did he use this on me?
Well, I mean, remember that stupid scene in Super where Beerus and Goku are fighting and there's, like, dragons coming out of them and shit? Like, it looked like the animalities from Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
Yeah.
Like, I'm glad they didn't do that, bro. Let's wrap this video up. Vote in the upper right-hand corner. What is Goku's trump card, the Dragon Fist or the Spirit Bomb? Let us know your thoughts. Thank you for being here, and thanks everybody for listening to this wacky special edition of the Technique Guide. We'll talk
I like
soon.
it. That was cool. That was a cool little discussion. Didn't really go into which one's more effective, though. But yeah, like, throw in the movie. Obviously, you got to throw in the movie. Never thought about that because, like, the Dragon Fist was only ever used, like, in GT canonically, but then GT isn't Super. Yeah. But you think about the actual, like, main story, though, the Spirit Bomb was rubbish. Used against Vegeta, it didn't work. Used against Frieza, it didn't work. And then used it against Boo, and it worked. And that's because Hercule asked people to help. Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. What do you guys think of that? What do you guys think of this? Click like, subscribe, rate, leave comments down below. Let me know what I should watch to discuss in future videos. I'll see you guys. Next time.